Hello everyone, and welcome back to the CtrlAltDyleted channel here on YouTube. Now, I don't know about you, but I play a lot of modded Minecraft, but I've never played this mod pack. Today, we're going to be checking out a really cool mod pack that I found FTB Stoneblock for. So without further ado, let's hop right into the mod pack. Seems we're in some sort of spawn room. Looks pretty fancy in here. Got a bunch of different stuff. This is obviously create. This Twilight Forest. Interesting. Mechanism, of course. Ooh, Ori Tech. We love Ori Tech. What is this? Cataclysm and Draconic Evolution. Every pack has Cataclysm. Thought it will be the 1000th time that I beat the bosses from that. Ooh, actually additions. I like that mod. I like the atomic reconstructor, whatever it is, with the laser. You can change blocks and items into different forms. And then, of course, we've got Ars Nouveau. And then Malum. I've never heard of this mod, but I'm excited to check it out. I mean, I spawned in front of this guy. I imagine I'm supposed to talk to him, so. Initialization. Click to play Echo.
Anomalous entity detected.
What? Voice acted Minecraft? What?
Welcome to the World Engine Restoration.
Oh, no. We ain't doing none of that. I'm gonna read this. Welcome to the World Engine Restoration Knowledge Base, aka WORK. I am the Echo of Guidance, assigned to assist emergent intelligent life throughout their journey using knowledge compiled from others who have succeeded before them. The World Engine is a powerful construct containing the cumulative knowledge of all humankind. Without that knowledge, it can become unstable and severely affect entire realities, as you can see with this stone world. Check your quest book often. We will provide you with further instructions and access to additional knowledge upgrades as you restore more World Engine archives. Now that you have activated the work, the portal upstairs has become traversable. Task: press complete stage and claim reward to enable access to the world selection portal. Okay. Task completed. You can now claim access to the world selection portal. Begin your journey in this petrified world and return to me once you have acquired a crude tool capable of unearthing minerals and basic resources. Statistical models show increased motivation when provided tasks yield rewards. As such, the work will provide you with currency when objectives are completed. These may be exchanged with any Echo to request items from their item printers labeled as Shop. The workshops, I see what you did there, contain a wide array of items and resources, most of which are only available to a specific Echo based... Oh. Okay, this is not me. This is just not worded properly. Which are only available... I guess I'm going to say, which are only available to a specific Echo based on their domain of knowledge. While this knowledge may not prove essential to restoring the World Engine, some items are only accessible via printing. I think they're missing a 2 here as well. Maybe that's not an English thing. Okay. So we've got our first task is to craft a crude brush. We also have a shop. You can buy a quest book for, I guess, 1 coin, but you have a quest book in the top left of your inventory, so I don't know why you would ever need a physical item. Torches, random food, basic vanilla resource. Interesting. Okay, we'll take a look at the shop further. Oh. Never mind. We're in a cutscene. What? I've never seen something like this in a Minecraft mod pack. They done moved me and did a cutscene to get me here. Oh my goodness. Oh, and they have the armor from Spells and Spellbooks that spawns an enemy. Oh, man. I can't wait to get started. Let's go into the portal. Ooh. Okay. So we have the FTB teams. That's really loud. Okay, to adjust the nether portal volume in your settings, it's for blocks. Just FYI. Because that was so loud. Okay, so we have different bases. So we could use from a dark and eerie blackout zone, a dark and mysterious cave, a vibrant and colorful cherry tree, a ruined pre-industrial complex, a lush and warm mangrove cave, a rugged and resilient tough cave. Let's see. I think I'll choose the rugged and resilient tough cave. It looks pretty open in there. Alright. Ooh, okay. It's kind of nice in here. It's got different staircases, I guess, leading up to different places. So if you didn't see, it automatically creates a team for you with FTB teams when you have these islands. I want to check out the other islands though. To do that, I believe what you need to do is delete your team. Yeah, I think doing so, yeah, it removes you from the team. So now I guess it's gonna play through the intro animation again, put me back over there, and I can choose a different island. So we're gonna check out all the different island types. I'll be back shortly. All right, next up, we're gonna check out the Dark and Eerie Blackout Zone. Oh dear God. Whoa. So I guess if you're in here, they give you a secret. Okay. Well, if you want to play in complete darkness, looks like you get a free, I guess this is an iron hammer to use. I obviously don't want to play in darkness. It's terrible for the video. So we're going to check out the next island. All right, next up is the Dark and Mysterious Cave. Okay. Okay. It is just a cave. All right. Just a box. Quite literally just a box. All right. We're going to check out the next island. Continuing on, we have the vibrant and colorful cherry tree. Ooh, it's pretty in here. It's not for me, but yeah, kind of like it. Dark oak wood, though. That's interesting. You know, I am kind of, now that I saw a few of the different ones, I'm kind of leaning towards the default one because it starts you out with just normal stone. But it could be nice to have access to andesite and mud. I don't know, I'll have to think about it. On to the next island. All right, now we're going to check out the ruined pre-industrial complex. Okay, starting with scaffolding. Oops. Starting off with some scaffolding. Some create components. Oh, it's a pretty big area. It's a little busy for me, though. There's a lot going on in here. This might be for some people, but I do kind of prefer building out my base in a bit of a different way. This is like a lot of, it's just very busy with a lot of different items. It looks nice as like a structure you'd maybe explore, but I don't know if I would live here. Anyway, on to the next island. The last one that we need to check out is the lush and warm mangrove cave. Oh, I spawn underwater. Okay, it looks like we have the reimagined, not unbound style. Okay, that's fine. For the shaders, by the way, if you can't tell, that water is the reimagined, complimentary reimagined. Yeah, I can already tell this is going to be a no from me. It quite literally is what it says. It is a mangrove swamp cave. You spawn in. You do get access to water, though. That is a big thing. You've got a few different sacks, so nothing in them. Another place you could put your bed up here, maybe. A few different places for storage. Yeah. Interesting little base. But I think I'm going to go with just the normal default base. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and choose our base. I'm going to choose the Dark and Mysterious Cave. Just the normal base. All right. I guess nothing to do but read the quest book now. All right, let's start with the welcome. Useful command /home. This command unlocks during the main quests in the early game. Opens a portal to take you back to your base. /back allows you to return to a previous point after you have died. /spawn teleports the player back to the lobby. The lobby is very important in this pack. All right, Discord, found a bug. Thanks for the free XP. Alright, welcome to Stoneblock 4. Stoneblock 4 is a story-driven mod pack with plenty of options to play and progress based on your playstyle. This pack has tons of mods for all types of players. Mods may be gated with the storyline, so make sure to explore the different options for progression. For those who want a challenge, the final challenge of the pack is completing the world engine. Do you think you have what it takes? Yes, I think I have what it takes. I've made 18 all the mod stars and all the mods. And that pack, it's a really good pack. But I've heard good things about this one, so we're checking it out. Alright, a mysterious path. I like the look of this. It's a pretty quest. Welcome to the Archive of Guidance. Speak with Echo to begin your journey. Alright, we already did this, so give you money. Start of your stone world. The Archive of Guidance has directed you to create your first home. Head out of the archive and enter through giant portal to make your place in this world. So we did that. FTB events. This pack comes with random events that are disabled by default. To enable them, complete this quest. Some events may contain jump scares. You can toggle each event using the command /events toggle event. For example, if you want to disable the jump scare event, you can use the command /events toggle FTB creeper. That's good to know for people that are scared. Now, oh my god. Oh, poopy. Okay. Chance cube. Okay, is that like a lucky block? I got a chest from iron chests. Wow, that's a big chest. I think this is equivalent to like a diamond chest. Guys, what the? What? Okay. I'm like flabbergasted. I thought I was about to die from holding that. Oh my god. All right, so we got some gravel, sand. That's suspicious gravel. Let's just settle with 3 suspicious blocks that may contain valuable loot. Okay, so I need to make a brush. Is that what the quest is going to tell me to do? What do we do next? Hard as a rock. No dirt, no trees, no tools, but you've still got your fist. Break some stone to get pebbles you can work with. No, this must be done with an empty hand. So you just punch stone with your fist? Oh no. This gotta hurt. Okay, so we got a pebble. And it's not guaranteed, as you can tell. No, this must be done with an empty hand. Oh, must be done with an empty hand. I'm an idiot. I totally forgot. I just read that. Okay, here we go. And now, make a crafting table. Okay, that's an interesting recipe. That's how you make cobblestone. That's loud. I do believe that the quests point you towards this island, because on those other islands, the one with the tree, the cherry tree, it's like, oh, there's no tree, so you just gotta punch rocks. But there's trees in that one, so I don't know how that works there. But we have unlocked our crafting table. Why did that make a wood sound? By the way, I don't know about y'all, but I hate this. This is trash item mod. It is a trash mod. I never use it. I use this. This to me is a much better trash can. Let's check out the quest book. Alright, we got some more pebbles. Ultimine. Well, the pack contains FTB Ultimine does not work on stone. Okay, that's nice. I think this will be different. Somehow they have this set to know your exact keybind. This is a mouse button for me, but typically it's the tilde key. Alright, from punching to smashing. I need to make a stone hammer. Okay. I was about to say, how do we make sticks? But you have to get cobblestone to make stone rods. Okay, so we need to make at least 4 of those. So we need to get enough for 2 more pieces of cobblestone. All right, got enough for that. Let's go ahead and craft up our stone hammer. And then from that, we can get gravel from crushing stone and dirt from crushing gravel. So this is normal gravel. So we got our dirt, and then let's get gravel. And that is that quest completed. Now we need to get a crook. Smashing gravel down further turns it into dirt. Dirt is always filled with some kind of cedar sapling. Try breaking dirt with a stone crook. Okay. Let's get a few pieces of dirt going. So we were doing this. Now I need to make a crook. What's the recipe for that? Always check the quest book. It'll tell you. It's just 4 stone rods. So I need 4 pieces of cobblestone. All right. Had a rod, whatever. Doesn't matter. So let's do the crook on the dirt and get a whole range of saplings. Holy. I want to grow oak wood though. It's my preferred wood. Let's get a piece of dirt to grow it on. Let's go ahead and throw it down in the middle here. Wait for a tree to grow. You can force it to grow using squat grow. So we toggle the keybind to U. Okay, so they have the normal skyblock thing. So let me just destroy my keyboard here. Let's get some logs. Oh, I thought I ultimined that. Did I not? Oh, because I don't have an axe. Okay, that's fair. They require you to have it to be able to ultimine. That is totally fair. Let's go ahead and make one of those. Alright, now it works. And we get a bunch more saplings. Just go ahead and make another tree. I do imagine that you can make a normal crafting table, right? No, you have to use stone. Okay, interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind for when we're getting into auto crafting, but that's, I'm imagining, a ways down the road. Alright, let's check out the next quest. Charcoal. Burn logs into charcoal in a furnace, of course you know that. And then hammer time. Digging with picks will take forever since it only mines 1 block at a time. Upgrade to a hammer from the Just Hammers mod. The basic stone hammer can dig in a 3x3x1 area per swing, while the better hammers, with the better hammers, digging out even bigger areas. I promise I can speak English. Leave nothing behind. Wood is important, especially in a world made of stone. You need to make use of everything you can get. With your first pieces of wood, make some wooden shears to properly harvest those leaves as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get a furnace going and get some charcoal going. So we can get some torches, at least put one in my offhand so that it'll brighten up the video. So we've got enough for a furnace now. I imagine the recipe's unchanged. Yep, normal furnace recipe. So we can put some logs in. Let's see, 9. Each one burns 1.5. So that should be a perfect output there. How do we make this thing that they wanted us to make? This hammer. 3 pieces of stone. Stone as in stone you get. Okay, so you need actual stone, not cobblestone. All right, that's fair. And the other thing we needed was charcoal and then the leaves. So we'll get the wooden shears. Where did all the wood go? Oh yeah, duh. Another tree. I was like, I knew I had more wood than that. Yeah, but you used it all. All right, got the shears. What's the durability on these? 50. Well, there's your 50 leaves. All right, you crook the leaves? You can. Something tells me that's not gonna. Yeah. Well, maybe. No, my math is right. I'm right. Can't remember a time when I was wrong. A hopper. Nice. That'll allow us to automate our little furnace here. Let's go ahead and do the stone that we need. That was 3. Each one burns 1.5, so 2 pieces of log or planks there. Now you should always use planks because logs and planks both burn for 1.5, and then sticks burn for 1/2 of an item's smelt time. All right, what's next? Don't forget to stomp. So far you make a use of your fist, but now it's time to step it up a notch. Those leaves have some life in them. You just need to crush them to find it. Place down the basin, then place some leaves on top of it. Jump on them till you've squeezed out every last drop from them to create water, but you need a way to scoop it out. Okay, let's go ahead and get the hammer, though. All right. To allow us to make an area. Let's see. Need to make that brush it's talking about, and then we can expand our area. Okay, so that's made using logs. So we'll need more logs. Alrighty, should be enough logs. Clear up some of these. I do know that we also need a campfire. I know with that. Where is that needed? I don't even know. I don't even have the quest for it yet. I think it's blocked. Yeah, here we go. A crude brush. Oh, that's right. It's here for this quest. This is the one I saw. If leaves are dried out, they can be used to make stronger fibers. Make a campfire and place leaves in it to dry them out. Once dry, you should be able to turn them into straw by breaking them with the crook. It's a smart recipe. Let's also put some leaves in our... To place it... Oh, it means, like, physically. Okay. What? Please no. I have an axe! Oh my god, it's a goat. Get away! Obsidian? Why did he drop obsidian? Alright. Got some straw. Starbuncle gift. Wooden horns. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, I love Drigme farming. Drigme farming is the best. This reminds me of Drigmes. Pebbles. I imagine you can get those, like... No. That would be intuitive, but you cannot. Let me go ahead and make a torch to hold in my offhand. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get some pebble so we can make some brushes. Let's see, is there any other way to get this? Nope, just by mining with your fist. That's it. Alright. Got a brush. Let's see what that is. What in the world is that? Oh. That's from that mod that I've never used before. That mod looks super cool. I hope they make it mandatory. Clay. I got clay balls. Okay. I guess it's important. I'm getting a task for it. Is that a piece of flint? Oh, it's tiny coal. It had me thinking this is going to be some, like, super important stuff in here. And it just was not. Now what? Dirt into sand and dust. Yep. We knew that. Bonsai pots. Let's go. With the straw that you made, you're finally able to make a basic version of the most important tool in your journey, the crude brush. With a gentle hand and a stroke of the brush, you'll be able to find the minerals hidden inside of the broken stones. You should return to the Echo of Guidance to show them your progress. You can use /spawn to return to the lobby. Brushing in the dirt. Instead of picking through dirt with a crook, the crude brush can help you find smaller objects like seeds to start a farm. Grass or delightful dirt can also be used to make a passive mob farm that can be a good source of food and resources, especially leather. The Echo of Guidance also sells a gateway containing passive mobs. Nice. We have the Apotheothic Gateways. And then it's talking about passively spawn chickens, drop eggs. We can also get eggs before the chickens. If drop randomly from the loot bee or the chicken jockey event may also lay an egg. Access to eggs and feathers. You can get started on the Roost Ultimate mod, allowing your chickens to produce other resources than just plain old eggs. Oh, so there's resource generation. Okay, that's a lot. Well, okay, they have a whole quest about generating resources. Of course, we know about the extractor. Oh, I love industrial foregoing. That's a good mod. They have occultism, And then, of course, the atomic reconstructor. I've used that before. The garden cloches. Of course, we all know and love the hydroponic bed. Not seeing mystical agriculture, but that's okay. We can figure out occultism miners. I've never done this. Apparently, it's really good. And then there's this mod. So we don't have this, but I will take the free coins because we got a random raw replica. See, we'll deal with that later because this is probably further on. So these are optional. This is not an optional quest, and that is not an optional quest. So let's figure out how to make a bonsai tree. Made from bricks. Let me get clay. Let's see what the uses of our brush is. So I imagine these are what the different things are. I did see something about this. There's this unearther you can use, and you can like enslave a villager to do your work for you, which is pretty neat. We always love enslaving villagers, but we do need to return the Echo of Guardian. So what I will do is we're going to do /swamp. Okay. That's pretty cool. Let's tell this Guardian about our progress. Complete stage. As you are now aware, my primary directive is to restore the world engine. However, it cannot be accessed directly as its core is sealed deep within the center of the world beyond an impenetrable barrier to protect its internal systems from those who do not follow proper work protocol. Access will require teleportation using chronon energy. Chronon is a powerful energy source capable of opening time-space gateways. A chronon generator will passively store chronon within a chronon cell. We've located a healing spring north of your base, which will provide you with the necessary resources to craft this generator. Past data has shown that mortal entities require the consumption of nutrient-rich substances in order to function. To accommodate for this need and to avoid past results, you may now acquire food from within our shop. Nice. You may access your base of operations by walking through the portal again. Craft and submit a chronon generator to your quest book. Okay. We can now unlock food. Place order for 2 food. And then we will go back to our base. All right, let's see what food we get. Plate of honey glazed ham. That's good. Bacon sandwiches. Okay, that'll stack with what we already have. Nice. I love Farmer's Delight. These foods are so good. This one especially. This is a really good food. That should carry us for a while. So let's figure out how to get resources. Oh, it expands this way. To show the Echo that you've learned how to unearth resources from this world, you should make an iron hammer from the materials you can brush from gravel. Okay, completing this quest will upgrade your unearther level, which increases the types of items that you receive when brushing. So we need to figure out how to make iron. It says you can get it from brushing gravel, so let's figure that out. So let's get some cobblestone first. Now that those suspicious blocks are here, we can mine up our area a little bit. Make it nice and homey. I want to make it a square though. Nice and neat about it. So now that we have some cobblestone, we should use our stone hammer on it. And get the ulti-mine properly. Get gravel, which we can then place down. And then use our brush. Can you brush the full? You can with ulti-mine. Beautiful. So now we got iron chunks. What do you do with these? You make these into iron clusters. And I imagine these you can smelt. Yep, and to get iron. So let's be optimal with our... Oh, and you also get tiny coal from that, too, which you can use to make regular coal, I'm assuming. But what we can do is, because it smelts one item, we can just put 4 in, and we can get a perfect return without wasting any coal, which is what we like to see. Let's go ahead and eat some of this, and continue breaking down some cobblestone. Don't forget to brush. Not break with the brush. Craft up some more iron. Let's go ahead and mark that quest reward. So now, should be able to craft our iron hammer. Your unearthing skill has been leveled up. Thank you. Secrets of the spring. The Echo mentioned a healing spring somewhere north of your base. It can provide you with resources to make the chronon cell. It's time to dig. If you know unearthing skill, you should easily be able to find better materials in the different blocks you can brush. Try brushing dust to see what you can unearth. Looks like we're going to get redstone and gold that way. Increasing your unearther level will also increase the types of rocks you get from brushing blocks. Most quests in the main chapters that are shaped like a gear are Echo-related quests. This means you will most likely need to return to an Echo to complete their task or see if they have something new for you. Got it. Okay, so this one we'll have to do that for. Understood. Well, to the north of our base is this way. You can see it here. I did install a few additional mods. Notably, this is Zero's minimap. I prefer that map a lot. I do have a free cam mod, but that's typically just going to be used for getting some shots for the video. And then I installed Zoom A, which allows you to get much better zoom controls. You can zoom in and out. And when you go into third person with the zoom, it gives you this like swinging camera. right here. It's got like a nice zoom to it. Just one of the mods that I really love. So continue forth though. You kind of want to light it up just in case mobs will spawn though. So I'm going to place some torches as we go here. I do want to make sure I am collecting all of the cobblestone because we will be using it to make a bunch of resources, it seems. You know, it is kind of a block that is all around us. Make sure we're collecting all of it. Okay. So our hammer is broken. Can we repair it this way? You can. Nice. Not too much further now. Oh, I was supposed to be lighting it up, but I forgot. Let's do that now. Alright. Inventory is full. But you can compress it. Make a crafting table on a stick. You can. It's a sign with a crafting table. Let's go ahead and whip up one of those. Nice. Let's go ahead and put that in a curio slot. That is a skeleton. Please do not hurt me. Oh my god. Ooh, they wanted you in normal mode, thank god. Ooh, ow. Oof. That hurt. Let's see, what's the crafting table keybind? Let's figure that out. Alright. Compressed our cobblestone down. Let's keep lighting it up. Okay, underground springs. Okay, there's deep slate. We are poking through. We made it. Alright, Wandy T, what you got for me? Where are you? You up? Are you hidden? See if we can use our powers to locate him. He's up there? What are you doing up there, bro? Come down from there. Alright, we found the spring. So we need to get amethyst shards. That's what we're here for, it looks like. Let's go ahead and make a normal pickaxe. I should have grabbed more iron. That's okay, though. Okay, there's the amethyst. So I was like, somewhere in here. There's sugarcane, too. That's nice. Alright. We got the amethyst. Let's check out our next thing. So we need to... I guess using the amethyst, we can craft that Chronos thing that it wants us to. Let's see how we need to craft that. Chronon generator. I think that probably allows us to craft, the Chronon cell. Let's go ahead and gather up some sugarcane. There's also bamboo. Need to check out Wandy T's offering. Let's go up there. What are you offering, sir? Let's get you down from there. Yeah, bamboo for an iron stick. Diamonds for pitcher plants. Delightful dirt for ectoplasm. Mushrooms for glowing mushrooms. Sproul for a mysterious cube. Oh, there's a lot of trades. Enderpearl for teleporter. Diamonds for podzol. Faces. Maybe these are the creators? Okay, well, we can get iron stick. Alright. Let's go back to the base. Deposit some items in our chest. Alright, back at base. Gotta move everything back one block. Let's see, that basin was easy to get water into. We don't really care about it. Let's see, we don't have enough iron. Can we make an iron furnace yet? Can. Do want to make one of those. And a few chests so we can automate the furnace. So we can do, so we can put some stuff like that, get rid of our campfire. We'll craft another one in a minute. That will allow us to configure, yeah. So we can do this. We can put this as an input. And we'll auto input from there. And then this will auto input the fuel. We want to do the fuel from the side, the items there, and then we want to output to the right chest. So let's go ahead and break. I mean, does this work? It does. Okay, let's go ahead and work on getting some gravel. Let's see, does the brush work on gravel? Did we break our brush? No, we didn't. It does not work on the compressed form. That is fair. Let's go ahead and brush that down. Alright, so we can go ahead and throw the iron in there. And it should, yep, automatically pull in. And then we'll pull in the tiny coal from the side, and we can throw in the clusters there. And then we'll keep the chunks on us. Okay, cool. Go ahead and keep brushing some more resources up. I don't think it'll pull these chunks though, so we could just leave them in there and eventually get a chest with a compacting upgrade. Maybe that would work. And let's see what we can do with this actually. Can be more efficient with how we're doing this. Let's go ahead and finish getting the rest of this. Turn this into gravel, and then do this. And we can make more brushes. And this should allow us to make a bunch of stuff. Check this out. Oh yeah. That's the move right there. Yeah, that's why we mine that huge tunnel over there. Look at that. Look at all the coal we have to throw in our furnace now. Look at that. A stack of iron. Isn't that nice? See what we can do. Balance the grid. Boom. Still more iron. Holy man. A lot of stuff. Alright. Lots of different resources now. We also need to make some dust. So where's that dirt that we had in here? Let's go ahead and break that down as well. Or wait, do we need sand? Okay, we'll do sand and dust. Do a little bit of both. See, we might need a few more brushes though. That's okay. Beautiful. So that's how we get sand, or that's how we get clay. And I guess that's copper, I think. Yeah, nickel and copper it says down there. Like that. Little display of what items you're picking up. And now dust. This is probably going to give us the gold and redstone that we need. What was that? It said something in red down there. Oh, it's the quantum goat again. Go away. Ooh, flux dust. No way. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be cool. You have to build, or you have to use the world engine to craft this? Okay. And that unlocks wireless power. Flux Networks is a mod that I've never really used before, but I did try it out in my most recent All the Mods 10 playthrough, and I've come to like it. It's pretty nice. I did normally use Ender gates for everything, but Flux Networks is pretty nice. Let's brush up dirt, see what we get. Grass seeds, just normal seeds, potatoes. Let's go ahead and craft up the other ores that we can. Silver, more nickel, and copper. Only put the clusters in there. All right. So I just noticed that the day counter was not counting up because I had stopped the daytime with the game rule, do daylight cycle. So I added about 3 days of time because I'd been recording for about an hour, so that's about how much time would have passed. So we're back, and our time is ticking properly. Well, alright you guys, that's all the time I have for this episode. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out, guys.